So, in the material, कहाँ तक हो गया last class में? 44 was over.
43 was over.
45 is going on. Okay. Once observe this 45th problem. Try to understand that
No,
problem.
sir, 44 is going on.
44.
44
Yes,
complete हो गया
Yes,
ना?
sir, 44.
44 complete हो
No,
गया ना?
sir.
मैंने कल बताया था पूरा प्रॉब्लम. आंसर सेकंड ऑप्शन तो एलिमिनेशन मेथड बताया
Yes,
था
sir.
मैंने.
Yes, sir.
Second.
45 देखो. If the equation ax square plus 2bx minus 3c is equal to 0 has non-real roots and 3c upon 4 less than a plus b, then c is always. So the problem is ax square plus 2bx minus 3 is equal to 0 has no real roots.
Sir, there minus 3c.
And okay, sorry, minus 3c. And they have given that 3c by 4 is less than a plus b. Then c is always. So how can you understand this problem? Just look at this. How can you understand this problem? Since they have given that ax square plus 2bx minus 3 is equal to 0 has no real root. Means if you draw the graph of that particular curve, the entire curve may lie either above x-axis or may lie below the x-axis. So that we don't know exactly, right? Because that depends upon the x square coefficient. If coefficient of x square is positive, coefficient of x square is positive, then that expression will have the minimum value. And if it is not having the real root, means the entire graph lies above the x-axis. Okay. Suppose the x square coefficient has a negative sign, then that expression will have the maximum value, then that entire graph lies below the x-axis if you don't have the real root. Okay. But here I don't know whether it lies above the x-axis or the below the x-axis. For that they have given this condition. So in this condition is that from this 3c by 4 other side, then it is a plus b minus 3c by 4 is greater than 0. This is the condition is given. What this condition represents means in this equation, suppose if I substitute that x is equal to 2. If I substitute that x is equal to 2 in this, what we are getting there? 2 square means 4a. 4a. 2b into 2 means that is plus 4b minus 3c. This is what we are getting. We substitute the 2 in the given equation. So from this, if I take the 4 common, then we are getting that a plus b minus 3c by 4 exactly this condition only we got it. So
Yes,
since
sir.
they have given that a plus b minus 3c by 4 greater than 0 means this entire value also greater than 0. Means f of 2 is greater than 0. That meaning is when x is 2, then f of t is going to give the positive. Positive means compulsorily that curve should lie above the x-axis. That is the meaning of this. Means the entire curve should lie above the x-axis. This is the meaning of this. If completely lies above the x-axis, then it is not going to intersect on the x-axis anywhere. Means it will not have any real root for it. So root means the point where it meets on the x-axis is called the root. So, but it will not have any real root, means it is not going to meet on the x-axis, completely like above the x-axis. Why? Because when x is equal to 2, corresponding to the 2, f of 2, you got the positive value there. Since f of 2 is positive, means for every value, it should be the positive only, because it will not have any real root. That's why this is the meaning of that. So I want to find the sign of the C now. To find the sign of the C, to get the C only, I should eliminate these two terms. To eliminate these two terms, I have to keep the 0 x is equal to 0. Then these two terms are going to eliminate. Means when f of 2 is positive, then automatically f of 0 also positive. Therefore, f of 0, if I keep x is 0, also we will get the positive. Not only for the 0, for all the values of the x, it is going to get the positive only because it lies above the x-axis. Therefore, f of 0 is positive. Substitute the 0 there. It is 0, 0 minus 3c. Minus 3c is greater than 0. Okay. Now multiply by the minus 3 or divided by the minus 3. If you divided by the minus 3, what is the c? Minus 3 multiplied
Less than
by
0.
less
Small
than
than
0. So
Less
c
than
is
0.
always less than 0. Means c is always negative. That is the meaning of that. Okay. Understood the concept? Take that.
Yes, sir.
Sir, repeat once again.
Okay. So once again, listen there, because here the concept is very simple, but only the thing is that we should understand what the condition was given, how to bring that condition from the equation. So here the first point is that ax square plus 2bx minus 3 is equal to 0 has no real root. It has no real root means if you draw the graph of this expression, that graph should not meet on the x-axis anywhere. It should not meet on the x-axis means there is the two possibilities are there. The entire graph may lie either above the x-axis or it may lie either below the x-axis completely. The complete curve should lie either above x-axis or below the x-axis. So that depends upon the sign of the x square coefficient. So, but here a is given, but I don't know what is the sign of the a, whether it is a positive or negative. If it is a positive, then that expression gives the minimum value. In certain cases, the graph will be like that. Completely lies above the x-axis if it not having any real root. X square coefficient has a negative sign, then completely lies below the x-axis. That also I don't know. That's why we will take the help of the given condition now. So here they are given that 3c by 4 less than a plus b. Then this 3c by 4 other side, then a plus b minus 3c by 4 is greater than 0. This is the condition they have given. Now you have to think how to bring this condition now. How can you bring this condition? For that, immediately think about this expression. If I keep x is equal to 2 there, then 2 square means 4a, 2b into 2 means 4b. 4a plus 4b, 4 common को a plus b मिल गया ना? So that idea we should get it. So we'll keep that x is equal to 2 there, then we'll get that 4a plus 4b minus 3c. If you take the minus 4 common from that, a plus b minus 3c by 4, we got it. That is, this is the given condition that they have given. This is positive. Means f of 2 we got the positive. F of 2 is positive means if we keep x is equal to 2 in the given equation, it is giving the positive value. It is giving the positive means compulsorily that entire curve should lie above the x-axis only. Above the x-axis it should lie it. So means from this condition we are identified the position of the graph of that given expression. Okay. Now f of t is positive means for all the values, even if I keep that x is equal to 0, corresponding to 0 also it has to give the positive only. Corresponding to 0 also it has to give the positive. Keep f of 0. Because for all the values it should give the positive value only. Now take f of 0 is also should be positive. Keep the 0 there. 0, 0 minus 3 should be greater than 0. Therefore c should be negative. So the c is always negative. That's the answer.
Sir, please explain that graph.
Okay.
Sir, please explain that graph.
Graph which will I, because for any quadratic expression we will have the two types of the graph. One is the upward parabola, another one is the downward parabola. Upward parabola or downward parabola. Okay. When we will get the upward parabola, if the expression gives the minimum value, if it gives the minimum value, then it will give the upward parabola, right? So minimum value means when it gives the minimum value, coefficient of x square has a positive sign.
Positive sign.
Coefficient of x square has a positive, then the expression will have the minimum. that quadratic expression concept I was given, right? If it has the minimum, again the graph will have the three positions. One is the entire graph may lie above the x-axis, or it may touch on the x-axis, or it may intersect the x-axis. Like that, the three positions might be there. If the graph lies touches on the intersect at the two different values of the x-axis, then this equation will have the two different real roots. Okay. If it touches on the x-axis means it will have only one real root, means the roots are equal in this case. If it graph completely lies above the x-axis means it will not have any real root. The roots are complex. So the roots are complex means here that ax square plus bx plus c, that entire expression is positive for all the values of the x, and coefficient of x square also positive. And then means these two have the same sign for all x belongs to the R. So the equation will have no real root. Means the roots are complex. In certain cases the condition is that b square minus 4ac is less than 0. This is the condition you have to remember. Understand? So
Yes, sir.
here they have given that no real root. No real root, and we got that f of 2 is a positive, means compulsory when x equal to 2 it gives a positive, means the graph compulsory should lie above the x-axis only. Okay. Or the second case is that suppose x square coefficient has a negative sign. Coefficient of x square has a negative sign, then the graph is going to represent the downward parabola. Here also you will have the three positions of the graph. The graph completely may lie below the x-axis. Certain cases it gives the maximum value, or it may touch on the x-axis, or it may intersect on the x-axis at the two different points. Okay. Completely if it lies below the x-axis, it will not have any real root. If it touches on the x-axis, it is going to give only one real root, means in certain cases the roots are equal. If it intersects at the two different points, then it will use the two different real roots. Okay, that is the position of that. Suppose if f of 2, if you get the negative sign if you get it, that meaning is that the entire graph lies below the x-axis. But here you got the positive means above the x-axis it will lie. Okay, so like that, as per the position, you should understand that particular graph.
Sir, if we take a condition as C is less than 2a plus b, then?
ऐसा condition उन्होंने दिया था ना.
No, if we ourselves take that condition, then try to solve it, then how
So we
can?
can't take the condition as you like, because they will use the condition, because that condition we can bring it by substituting something in that. So because we can't derive the condition as you like. So suppose if you substitute the one there, we may get a plus 2b minus 3c na. So they may give the condition like that. A plus 2b is less than 3c. वैसा दे सकते हैं. Means by substituting some value there, whatever we are getting, that condition only they will give it. Okay. So the condition also should have some meaning. You can't derive the condition as you like. Okay. Whatever that condition they have given, by substituting some value of the x, we can bring that condition. Okay. Such conditions only they will give it. Next, look at the next problem.
Done, sir.
Observe the next problem. It's 46. It is related to the trigonometry. So presently we can't understand that problem. So later we'll solve that. Trigonometry related problems. So later we'll solve that. Mark all that trigonometric related problems. Later we can ask me after completion of the trigonometry. Now look at the 47. Look at this 47th problem. Since they have given that a and b are the roots of the equation, a comma b are the roots of the equation ax square, so x square plus ax plus b is equal to 0, then what is the least value of the expression? What is the least value of the expression x square plus ax plus b? We want to find the least value of this expression. There is a simple question. Just observe that. Since A comma B are the roots of this equation. So from this condition, first we'll find what are the values of A and B. To find that, first we'll find the sum of the roots. That is A plus B is equal to minus B by A, that is minus A. Okay. Then minus A bring this side. This is a plus A means 2A plus B is equal to 0. That is called equation number 1. Now we will find the product of the root. Product of the root means A into B is equal to C by A. How much it is?
B.
B. B. Then the B cancel कर सकता है क्या?
No.
No.
No. Why?
No.
Why?
Because it will be, if it's 0,
Because what's
then
observe
we
the problem.
cannot cancel it.
एक बार प्रॉब्लम ऑब्जर्व करो. ब्रैकेट में क्या है? A and B
Not equal to 0.
not equal to 0 है ना? So not equal to 0 है, इसलिए cancel कर सकते हैं, no problem. If they are not giving that B is not equal to 0, we can't cancel it. Because I already told you that why you can't cancel means 0 by 0 is not equal to 1. This is undetermined करके. So clearly if you don't know value where the value of the B whether it is a 0 or not, you can't cancel it. Clearly if you know that it is not equal to 0, we can cancel it, no problem. Okay. Here we can cancel it. Cancel किया तो ये value क्या मिलेगा? A is equal to 1. Okay. A is 1. When A is 1, substitute here. Therefore 2 into 1 plus B is equal to 0. Therefore the value of the B is minus 2.
Minus 2.
These are the values of A and B. Now I want to find the least value of this expression. What is the formula for the minimum value?
4AC minus B
Sir, by 4.
Upon 4A. So that is 4 into A means 1, C means B, minus B square means A square by 4 into A means 1. So 4 into, here B value we got minus 2, minus A square means 1 by 4, which is how much? Minus 9 by 4. That is the least value of that expression. Take that.
ब्राइटनेस कमी कर.
Done, sir.
क्यों तुम इतनी ब्राइटनेस बढ़ाते हैं?
Janvi. Next look at the problem number 48. X square plus 1 by x square is given A and x minus 1 by x is the B. What is the least value of A by B? Observe this problem. Capital A is x square plus 1 by x square. Capital B is x minus 1 by x. Then I want to find the least value of A by B. Now look at this. So I want to find the least value of the A by B. So first I will calculate the value of A by B. A means x square plus 1 by x square upon x minus 1 by x. Okay. This least value I have to find it. To find its least value, in the denominator you can find x minus 1 by x format. Okay. It is in the form of A minus B form. The numerator is A square plus B square. Tell me what is the formula for A square plus B square in terms of A minus B?
A minus B whole square minus 2AB.
A minus B whole square plus 2AB. So like that we can write the numerator. A minus B whole square plus 2AB is A square plus B square upon x minus 1 by x. Right. Now if you split it, दोनों term split करो. Split किया तो इधर x minus 1 by x, one term is getting cancelled. Remaining will have x minus 1 by x plus here x is cancelled. Second term is 2 by x minus 1 by x. 2 by x minus 1 by x. Understand? Now I want to find the least value of this expression. To find its least value, whenever if you find the term and its reciprocal. So in the sequence and series, we have seen that AM, arithmetic mean of any two terms, is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. Is the condition we know it. So arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. That condition we know it. Okay. So I will apply this condition. So arithmetic mean, I will take this is one term and this is another term. What is arithmetic mean of these two terms? A
X
plus b
minus
by
1
2.
by X
That
plus
is x minus 1 by x plus 2 by x minus 1 by x by 2. This is the arithmetic mean. That is a plus b by 2 is the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to their geometric mean, that is root ab. Geometric mean is
Yes.
under root ab, that is x minus 1 by x into 2 by x minus 1 by x. This is the geometric mean.
2.
Okay. So this is getting cancelled. Therefore, x minus 1 by x plus 2 by x minus 1 by x is greater than or equal to, then this to other side, 2 into, this is root 2. 2 root 2 we got it. That's why this least value is 2 root 2. Therefore, this is greater than or equal to 2 root 2 always. Okay, that is the answer for it. So always remember that whenever they have given a term and its reciprocal, always you should think about this condition. Arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean to find its least value. Take that.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Next, look at the next problem. So this 39 problem. Alpha, beta are the roots of that equation. Then what is the least value of alpha square plus beta square? Just observe this. Alpha, beta are the roots of the equation x square minus of a minus 2 into x plus minus of a plus 1 is equal to 0. For this alpha, beta are the roots. What is the least value of alpha square plus beta square? Just observe here. I want to find the least value of alpha square plus beta square, right? So tell me, how do you write alpha square plus beta square?
Alpha plus beta whole
Alpha
square
plus
minus
beta
2
whole
alpha
square
beta.
minus
Square
2 alpha beta.
minus 2 alpha beta. So from the given equation, what is alpha plus beta? The sum of the root?
A
A
minus 2.
minus 2.
A
A minus 2.
whole square minus 2 times what is alpha into beta?
Minus A plus
Minus
1
A
upon
Minus
beta.
of
Minus a
A
plus
plus 1.
one.
minus
Okay.
1.
In
Minus
bracket A
of A
plus 1.
plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 is a plus 1. So this is the value of alpha square plus beta square. If you expand that, it is a square minus 2ab, 2 into 2, 4a, plus 2 square means 4, plus 2a plus 2. So this is a square, minus 4a plus 2a means minus 2a, 4 plus 2 means 6. So this is the value of alpha square plus beta square. Since it is the quadratic expression, no? It is the quadratic expression,
Yes.
where a square coefficient is the 1, which is positive, means this expression will give the minimum value only. That is the least value only. The formula for the least value is
4ac minus b square upon 4a.
4ac minus b square by 4a. So where 4 into a means coefficient of a square, that is 1, c means 6, minus b square means coefficient of middle term minus 2 whole square, that is 4 upon 4 into 1. Okay, that is 6 4s are 24 minus 4,
5ac by
4.
4. 5.
That is 5.
5.
The least value of that expression is 5. That's the answer.
Done, sir.
Next, look at the next problem. observe this 50. What is the minimum value of this expression? This is given that mod x plus mod x plus 1 by 2 plus mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 5 by 2. What is the minimum value of this expression? Okay. To find its minimum value, once you can observe that every term there is a modulus, right? Whenever there is a modulus, it will not give any negative value. Modulus means always gives the positive value only, right? If every term is going to give the positive. That's why this entire summation always positive. It never gives the negative. Out of that positive, what is its a minimum? To find its a minimum, one way is that there is a graphical approach. We will try to draw the graph of that. From that graph, we can identify it. Of course, at this stage, you may feel it is a difficult. That's why I'm not going to the graphical approach. Here, there is one formula we'll give it. We will apply that formula for finding its minimum value. Remember that. Suppose if f of x is equal to mod x minus a plus mod x minus b plus mod x minus c plus mod x minus d, etc. if it is there. Any function is of this format, then its minimum value is minimum of either f of a, f of b, f of c, f of d, etc. Means we will find all these values. F of a means x minus a. First identify the value when it is 0. Keep that x equal to a value in all this entire expression. Whatever the value we are getting, that is called f of a. Similarly, substitute x is equal to b, then find f of b, find f of c, find f of d, etc. Out of all these values, whatever the minimum value is there, that will be the minimum value of that expression. Okay? In that. So first, this is the mod x now. For what value of this it is 0? First I will take x is equal to 0. When x is 0, then this term becomes 0 now. That's why first I will take x is equal to 0. Substitute x equal to 0 everywhere. It is 0 plus 1 by 2 plus 0 minus 3 means 3 plus 5 by 2. Keep x is equal to 0 everywhere. 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2? 6 by 2. 3 plus 3? 6. Total is 6. Next. Next value is x plus 1 by 2. For what value it is giving 0?
Minus 1
Minus 1 by 2. Substitute minus 1 by 2 everywhere. Substitute the minus 1 by 2. Mod of minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2.
1 by 2.
And it is 0. Minus 1 by 2 minus 3. Minus 1 by 2 minus 3. How much?
Minus 5 by
3.
Minus
7.
7 by 2. Modulus is there, that's why plus 7 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2.
3 by 2.
3. Okay, minus 6 by 2, that is minus 3. Mod of minus 3 is 3. If you add them, 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2?
4.
8 by
4
4.
plus 3? 4 plus 3, 7.
7.
Okay. Next. It is 0 when x equal to
3.
3.
Keep x equal to 3 everywhere. Keep x equal to 3 everywhere. It is 3 plus 3 plus 1 by 2?
7 by 2.
7 by
7 by 2.
Plus it is 0.
0.
3 minus 5 by 2?
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
7 by 2 plus 1 by 2?
7.
9 by 2.
7 total.
4. 4.
Okay.
4.
Next.
Hmm.
Next term, that is 0 when x equal to
5 by 2.
5 by
5 by 2. Keep 5 by 2 anywhere. This is a 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2
3. 3.
3.
3.
plus 5 by 2 minus 3.
1 by 2.
Minus
1 by
1 by 2.
So, and this is 0.
0.
Now what is the summation?
6.
6.
Total 6.
6.
6.
So like that you got the different values, right?
6.
So out of this, what is the minimum value?
6.
6. Therefore, minimum value is equal to 6. Like that, we'll find its minimum value. Like that.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Next, look at the next problem. What is the sum of the roots of that equation? 51st. Sum of the roots of the equation, that is x minus 2 whole square minus 2 times mod x minus 2 plus minus 15 is equal to 0. We have to find the sum of the roots of that equation. Okay. To find that, since here if you observe that it is the quadratic equation in terms of mod x minus 2. X minus whole square means this is also correct, mod x minus whole square. That's why first we'll take that, let mod of x minus 2 take it as a. Mod of x minus 2 will take some a, and this equation becomes a square minus 2a minus 15 is equal to 0, right? This is a quadratic equation, we got it. What are its factors?
5 and 3.
5 and 3.
A minus 5 and a plus 3 is equal to 0. So therefore, a is equal to 5 or a is equal to minus 3. You got the two values? ये बोले तो mod x minus 2 is equal to the 5. So therefore, if you remove the modulus on one side, other side you have to keep the plus or minus. Remember that. To remove the modulus on one side, other side you have to get the plus or minus. If you take the plus 5 once, x minus 2 is equal to 5, or x minus 2 is equal to minus 5 is another root. So take the plus 5, what is the value of the x? 7.
7.
Or take the minus 5, what is the root?
Minus 3.
Minus 3.
Means in this case you got the two roots. But here if you observe that a means mod x minus 2 is equal to minus 3. But it is the modulus. Modulus never gives a negative value, no? So this value never be negative. That's why it is not possible. So this is not possible. Means that given equation will have only two real roots. Therefore, what is the sum of the roots?
4.
4. Sum of the roots is equal to, which is 7 minus 3, which is 4. That's it. Okay. Let's look at the next problem. This is the 52nd problem. What are the real roots of that equation? So whenever directly they ask about the roots, options से check कर सकते हैं हम. But generally in the examination they will not ask for the real root. They will ask the sum of the root or product of the roots, etc. Certain cases compulsory you have to solve that problem. Look at this problem, 52nd. Here mod x square plus 4x plus 3 plus 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is the given equation. I have to find what are the real roots of that equation. Okay. Observe this procedure and this method. So whenever there is a modulus, carefully we have to simplify it by taking the cases. Because this expression is there in the modulus. But if you remove the modulus, it may be positive, may be negative. That we don't know exactly. That's why Once recollect the definition of the modulus x. What is the definition of the mod x? Mod x is equal to the x when x is positive. Mod x is equal to minus x when x is negative. This is the definition of the mod x. Okay. When x is positive, directly mod x you can add the plus x only. When x is negative, mod x is equal to minus x, we will take it. So this definition we will use it. That's why here we will take the first case. In this modulus x square plus 4x plus 3 is there. The first case I will take that it is positive. X square plus 4x plus 3 is positive. I will take it. Okay. This is the first case. If I take this, tell me what are the roots of this?
3, 1.
Minus
Three
1,
and
minus
one.
2.
Minus 1, minus 3.
Minus 3 is greater than 0 means the roots are minus 3, minus 1, right? Minus 3, minus 1. If this product is positive, tell me what is the interval for the x?
All real except minus 1, minus 3.
So that is minus infinity to the minus 3 union minus 1 to the infinity. Means x value we have to take in between this interval only if this is positive. Okay. Then as for the definition of the mod x, if this is positive, when x is positive, mod x is equal to x, no? If this is positive, mod of that means directly we can take x square plus 4x plus 3. With the positive sign only, we will take x plus 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, this x square